that intro make you just want to dance, don't it, bro?
I'm telling you, somebody got to still rock it. I ain't mad at it. I'm a fan.
It might be me. I don't know. It ain't me. What's up, party people?
What's going on,
What's
everybody?
going on? What's going on?
Let's see. We gotta figure that thing out.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, it's all good. Look, I appreciate you listening in.
Man,
What's
what's
going
pop?
on with you, bro?
You already know, brother. As per usual, you already know.
Moving and shaking, man. Moving and shaking.
We got a special guest, man.
Yes, we do, man.
Special
What's
guest.
going on with you, J. Dion?
Nothing much. Nothing much. Just trying to handle business.
Business be getting handled.
Standing on business. Ain't that what the youngin'
Got
say?
to.
That's what I be hearing.
Well, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna test something real quick because it's a we look. We're constantly again trying to remain innovative, change things for the better. First and foremost, if you are tuning in to this DJ's Talk Live, please understand, come January 2025,
Ooh,
we will be doing this on YouTube only.
we moving.
We are moving for personal and professional reasons. We will be moving the DJ's Talk to YouTube only to increase engagement for the city and also other DJs circulating around the world that want to interact with your boys.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
What you,
Go
what you,
subscribe. Go check it out.
hey, I'm gonna get to find this link. I'm gonna post this link real quick, Mister.
Give them the link. I see people checking in, man. Ah, man, how's your day been? I know we just starting the week for real. It's always on Tuesdays, man. How your day been?
Oh, my day. I just came from the dentist not too long ago, brother.
Oh,
So my
ooh,
day has been, a little different.
you had one of those.
Yeah, one of those. So, but we make it do what it do. I'm here. I couldn't let a Tuesday go by that I'm in the vicinity of the studio and not come on DJ's Talk and talks to the peoples.
We gotta be in here.
Gotta be in here, bro. And, look, and we got my man. Look, Jamil, JC, JD on, whatever you call him, brother. Before we even get started,
Yeah,
because we brought you in, we didn't wait, we didn't ring the doorbell. Hold on. Let me
Hmm.
get the
there it
doorbell.
is. There it is.
Oh,
There it
Okay,
is.
here we go.
hey, tell the
We can do it
people
now.
exactly who you are, what you do, why you do it, and the stage is yours right now. Talk to me, brother.
All right. I'm Jamil JC, also known as DJ J Dion. Started off as a poet. Started hosting open mics. Became a DJ because my DJ for the open mic that I had caught pneumonia.
Oh
That
wow,
was June of 2018 is when I first started DJing, and I actually love what I do, so still doing it.
kept going. That's normally how it worked, right, Mark?
I don't know. Some people fall into DJing for for different reasons. And mine's my daddy records. Um,
Right.
I'm sure your story is different, but
Absolutely.
yeah, man, what is your story, bro? I don't even know. If
Why I get into
I know,
DJing?
yeah,
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know?
I might. You probably told me, but I
I
want you
don't
to tell
know.
me. So what?
Well, all right. Well, my initial reason for actually starting DJing on a like public level, like out and about, like I was touching records and virtual DJ, right? But when I turned 18 and they were telling us we had to pay $20 to get into the club, it's like I don't want to do that. It's all of us. We ain't got $20 to get in no club. So I started DJing, and I was like, yo, if I start DJing, we could all get in here. So like, yeah, that's the origin story. Nothing miraculous. Like obviously, there's parents' records and my uncle being a DJ. You know, there's history. My dad, all that stuff. But that's the real reason I got into it.
Okay, because you didn't want to pay to get in the
I
club.
ain't want to pay no cover.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
It's
I
real.
feel
It's
you.
real, man. I ain't want to pay no cover.
Hey, bruh, I ain't mad at you.
Since you want to know, that's the origin story, man.
That's an interesting fun fact. We'll call
Yeah, look, I'll drop one.
it.
We
Okay.
keep it 100. We keep it 100.
And the DJs
Now,
checking in. Matter of fact, post why y'all start DJing, why, how, and any interesting information that you can throw in that chat. We want to
Yeah.
know. We want to know.
now I'm not gonna lie. The first time, I mean, I started taking it seriously in 20. I mean, in 2018.
Okay.
But the first time I ever started DJing, that I touched anything as far as like DJ equipment, my uncle was in DC, and he was DJing up there. This was like maybe he had started DJing in probably what 81. So I used to mess around with his equipment, but I got in trouble, so that's why I stopped. But
Yeah,
he was showing me a few things. He was like, "Never touch my equipment when I'm not here. I'm a little kid." So what did I do?
touch the equipment.
Touch
Yeah.
the equipment, scratched up like three of his records that he needed the following night for a club
Mm,
gig. Yeah,
that ain't work out too well.
did not. So that kind of derailed me from being a DJ for a little bit.
Hey, stalled but never stopped.
There you go.
And we're not gonna talk about the level that you're doing it on right now, but let's roll through this. Just these the the standard intros that we do as far as DJs talk. We got to talk about the people that are joining in. If you would, we do appreciate it if you would just share this live. That is the cover charge. It's a Tuesday. It
Yep.
ain't free. You have to share it live. So do us a
That's
favor,
it.
share it live. It helps us out in a couple of different facets of this streaming that we do.
Free before 8 p.m.
Free
So it's
before
after 8. It's after
See,
8. You gotta pay. You gotta pay. You gotta share
That's
the
it.
live. What up, Folly?
and
Hey,
like Father's doing, check in too. Check in.
shout out to the homies. Let people know where you at, like where to follow you, where to find you if they want to book you, and all that, all the good stuff.
Hey,
And
I ain't gonna lie.
go,
I'm sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
One of the best times I ever had was DJing with Folly.
Yeah,
That that was one of the. How you doing? I just had to say that though. We DJ'd on the rooftop of the hall.
there it
That
is.
was a fun time, and yeah, it was some wild stuff going on up there, but it was fun.
Folly's fun. She's fun. She
Yeah,
supports and she's fun.
shout out to
Shout out to
Rooftop
Folly. What's up, Neil? What's up, Neil?
in the building.
Now, if you have any questions, whether you be a DJ or a bystander, post a question early if you would, because you have three DJs on the set. You got DJs that are on the live, YouTube, Facebook, on a couple of different streams coming in, and we want to post your questions and get those addressed, not just by one, but by many, if you have them.
Yeah, the restream. Just content there for you to come back to when you need it, if you need it. So drop those questions. We'll try to get it answered. I don't know everything. Mark, he know most.
I don't know. Shh. My mama might be watching, so I can't
She
cuss.
is. Don't do that.
Now, no, we got to talk about the
Yeah,
upcoming events. We're going to let Jamil
yeah,
go first this week. We always talk about what we have going on up, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Wednesday sometimes, what we have going on up until the next week. So, what do you have going on this week that you want the people to know about?
Well, actually, this is the first week that I'm actually free, so I'm going out to check out a couple of people this weekend. The next
okay,
thing that I have coming up is actually Bull Bay in Colonial Heights next Saturday. I'm
nice.
down there DJing for 3 hours. It's fun time to have. So yeah, definitely come out 7 to 10 p.m. What's that? It's 2818 South Park Boulevard.
Got it. You said next Saturday, so the 14th.
Yeah.
Nice.
Next
I,
Saturday, okay.
I
And
heard
one
that.
one thing you said, bro, hey, ain't nothing wrong with being off, brother.
No,
We
we
talked
talked
about it.
about that.
Nothing wrong with being off.
Yeah,
Get, get,
this is the first weekend in what about 4 months that I have nothing, and I'm going to enjoy it.
Okay.
yeah, get some rest, man. While you can, right? Because busy
Yes.
seasons are busy seasons.
Christmas time too. Yeah, join. Do something with
Oh
the
yeah,
family,
yeah,
with your girl, kids. I don't know your situation, but do something with somebody. Make it do what it do.
yes, indeed.
What we got?
Hammer, which I know you got stuff going on. What's
Yeah, man. It's
the deal,
the
son?
first week of the month, right? So what I got? Friday night, DJ battle playoffs. I'm over at 63-35. So got
Are
a
you
round
are the
over.
current champion too, right?
That's not true. That's not true. I won around. I won around. That's how battles work. There's brackets and you know levels. So see what happens. I'll be there Friday, and then after that, I will be at House of Soul Friday nights. finishing up from 11 to 2. So we outside, man.
outside.
With
And
the vibes.
man, I'm gonna shout out the House of Soul for a minute.
Yeah.
Because number one, they get we are doing something different there on Friday nights, and they're doing things Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I think they're starting something on Sunday as well. But they're recently starting to give the DJs opportunities to do something different and kind of getting more DJs involved in what they have going on. So in our world, I'm gonna say we appreciate it. They allowed me to take a major role on Friday nights, um, just getting rotating people in and out, just letting people.
Letting people build there, right?
Exactly. So shout out to House of Soul. Um,
Yeah, the vibe was lit, man. We was just there.
we were there, and
We was just there.
it was I opened. I was the opener DJ for DJ Hammer,
Look, we rotate. You you
but
want
I'm
you
calling it
hell
what
of a
it is,
you a
bro.
hell of an opener, man.
No,
I'll tell you that.
you gotta open right. You gotta open right. Make sure you play the right stuff. Make sure you don't play the wrong stuff, and keep the vibe going. You know, um, it's a ladder. I take the first three steps. You take the next four, five, six, seven, and go all the way up.
Wherever we need to get to.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeedy, bro.
I heard
So,
that, Folly.
and shout you out, bro. You did an excellent job because I stayed in there. Sometimes I like to get in, get out. I
That's
like to do
love,
my
man.
service hours, and I like to get up out there. But I stayed because my man DJ Hammer was on the ones and twos.
It
Is
was
what it
fun. It
is.
was fun, man. It's good to get into a new space and create a vibe and, just reach out to new audiences and see what people vibe into in different areas. So yeah, shout out them, man. Like I said, I'll be there Friday after the battle. So we
Indeed.
kicking it. We kicking it. And then Saturday I got a private gig in Norfolk, so I'm on the road
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay. Wedding party. What you got going on?
Oh, it's corporate party. It's December,
Oh
Gotta
yeah.
love Christmas parties.
Love that word. Jamil, how you feel about that corporate stuff? I know you know.
Oh yeah. I forgot all about. I actually on Sunday I got a corporate gig.
Okay. We're gonna talk
Oh,
about that
come on.
word too.
Oh, corporate.
Mm-hmm.
A corporate guaranteed money. They pay nice and they tip well.
Say less. All
Say
right.
less.
Look, before we get to
Words
that,
to
I want
live
to get to
by.
that word. I want to get to that word real quick, but just so I can give
What
my
up, D
people
Smooth?
that are paying me some shout outs. Mona Lounge Wednesday, Ladies Nights tomorrow, 8:30 to 12:30.
Hey.
I'll be there. You know what time it is. First Wednesday is DJ Mark J, Mona Lounge in Short Pump. Come holler at your boy. Thursday, I'm circulating. I'm pulling up on somebody. I don't know who gonna
Hey.
catch it, but somebody's gonna get pulled up on because I have not stopped. I have not pulled up on everybody. Somebody gonna get pulled up on. I done already talked to the girl. We pulling up. We pulling up.
Pop
So
out.
if you have a gig on Thursday, please post it because you might get pulled up on. Friday, first Fridays at the Lions Den. Me and Tom Haskins, TH4, bringing the Applebee's
Oh yeah.
stuff that we used to do back, trying to throw a little Applebee's slash grown slash sexy slash fun. The Lions, they ain't gonna get it. They gonna get it from 8 to 12. The after party will be at the House of Soul because we're going from there to the House of
Hey,
Soul
let's
because House of
go.
Soul rocks till 2 o'clock. And you know who gonna be there? Hammer,
Hey,
what's
let's
the
go. Oh,
fucking name?
it's about to be lit.
Hammer. And Saturday's private gig. Sunday I'm at Main Street Station. That's it for me. Corporate.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's be real. What about
Let's
it?
talk about.
We got, let me see, we got a couple of people in here.
Okay.
I want to know who is comfortable, and not everybody is, who's comfortable with doing corporate gigs. And you can define it how you want to define it. But corporate gigs, who out there is comfortable? I'm going to start with my main man, my brother from another, DJ Hammer.
Who's comfortable with corporate gigs?
Uh-huh.
Man, I love corporate gigs.
Mm,
I'm a fan. Private gigs, public gigs, it really don't matter. You give me my laptop and some turntables or a controller, we gonna rock. You know what I mean? But for me, I like the interpersonal part of connecting with people in private gigs, like building relationships, building bridges to where we can continue to work down the line and bigger opportunities open up, and we kind of build off of that. So for me, corporate means building, more so than just popping up at a gig. Um,
Jamil.
I enjoy corporate gigs. Like my first corporate gig was with Richmond Raceway. So I DJ for them now. That led to me DJing for Richmond Times Dispatch, which
Wow.
led for me DJing for the city now.
Mhm.
I did see that. I did see that.
Cool.
Congrats, by the way. Absolutely.
Well, thank you, thank you,
Yes,
thank you.
indeed. I think, and I'm gonna give my definition of corporate because a lot of people think corporate means black or white, and it does not mean black or white. I don't even know what the definition of corporate is. I'm gonna say maybe upscale.
I
Does
feel that.
because I mean, you know,
Not all.
I don't know, but
Um, hmm. It's a
yeah,
good point.
matter of fact, that
No, I
define
don't
it.
have nothing. That's a good point. I
Okay,
don't even think about it.
I think the average person does when you say corporate, they automatically think of race and put race in it,
mm.
and they are people of all walks of life that are paying the money, I guess, but then again, are having upscale events.
I can see
Yeah,
why that they would think that's a factor. Absolutely. More money's usually involved in corporate. There's more payout. There's more responsibility, I guess, or pressure, if you call it that, to be a certain way or to play a certain way or things like that. As way more so than if you're just doing a public gig, you're booked at a bar or something like that.
but you got to always remember they still want to have fun though.
Absolutely. I think that's
Yeah,
the
so
key.
you can't go in and be uptight on a corporate gig because it will show. It definitely will show. I went in for my first corporate gig. I went in. I was like, I'm just playing elevator music.
Yeah.
Wrong thing to do. Wrong thing to do. I mean, I switched it up. I mean, you can tell by the crowd. You can always switch it up, but it's like doing that first one,
Right.
you're nervous, but after that, it's to me, it's like any other gig.
Yeah, I think they all start that way, right? Like you got to get a feel for your crowd. You got to get warm to the room, so to speak. And then once you're in it, you're in it. Um,
Yeah,
I don't think I'm ever 100% comfortable at any like gig for real. Like I'm always thinking of something, like trying to build on what the room is doing, like until I get set in my ways, so to speak.
yeah, I feel you on that. Like, I'm not gonna say the company I did the gig for, but I did a gig for a company. 85% of the people in there were Caucasian,
Yep.
and they were in suit and ties, but they wanted ratchet music. I
Yep.
was like, I'll play it. I don't have no problem with playing it. I just didn't expect this.
That's real. And a lot of the vibe be like, I want to party, I want to turn up, but like I got work Monday, so they're gonna see me like after the weekend. So I don't want them to judge how I party. So once you get them out of that, right after all the dinner and they drink a little bit, like it's
Yes.
party time and they don't care no more. So I agree. It just takes a little bit, yeah, warming up.
Yeah.
I think corporate just need to be versatile.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be able to play for everybody.
Got to be able to play for everybody, and everyone is not comfortable, and that's okay. Being being uncomfortable to play at a quote unquote corporate event is okay. You got to get there.
Yeah.
But I have an important question, and I want
Come
to know
on.
from both of y'all. In trying to remain consistent in pricing,
Mm,
do you treat corporate gigs different than you treat other private events? When you
Hmm.
know Capital One is calling you, okay,
yep.
you got a party for John Smith over Southside. You send him a link, whatever the case is. He pays your price. Let's say $100. What number say?
Okay.
You got Capital One, a representative from Capital One calling you saying, "Hey, we want you to do this party," and you have this stenciled link already set. It still has $100 on it. Do you do anything different because you know it's Capital One?
Hmm.
I can't say that I have.
Okay.
Like just based off of who it was for. I mean, I take that back. No, we keep it on there. I ain't gonna say the company. But there was a company that reached out, and they are a well-known company, and I heard about it, and I charged them more.
Okay.
I'm guilty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey,
I'm guilty.
Um,
we keep it 100.
no
It
facts. I
happens. It
mean,
happens.
they definitely had it and said I didn't charge enough, so we're fine.
This is what I've learned to do, and this is over the past 3 years.
Yeah.
If it's a company hiring me, ask them if they have a budget,
That's what I
so
do.
you
Ding
can
ding
try
ding ding
to
ding.
get the happy medium. Because I like to remain consistent, but some people have to get rid of money to meet their tax budget or whatever it is, and I want to help them. I want to
Right.
assist them
I
in
am
doing
trying
that.
to make sure that it's all right.
Right. So, and sometimes, if you got an inside, some inside knowledge, you may know. But to remain consistent, the prices are the same. But if you have a budget, I want to help you meet your entertainment budget. I want to give you everything I have so you can meet that budget. That's just a nugget. And I just learned that. I just
Yeah.
learned that, because you get sometimes companies are still cheap too because they got somebody that's
Yeah.
assigned to it and they're still just operating on price. But some
Right.
companies want but then again, you still have to bring it. You can't just go in there. You got to bring it if you represent yourself as a company and as a quote unquote corporate DJ. Just bring that corporate style versatility, presentation, and so forth.
Right. Your price is your price. I hear you, Mark.
Yeah.
Mark preaching it. Mark preaching on
No,
Tuesday.
no, I'm saying though. But if
I
you
hear you.
hey, what is your entertainment budget? I want to know. I want to
I'm
help you.
concerned. I want to help. Absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely want to.
Inquiring
Listen, I'm
minds want to
concerned.
know.
And then on top of that, the is going to be more if I have to bring equipment. If I have to bring, if it's not plug and play, then you got to add that
Yep.
in as well.
That's true.
Let me ask you why.
Mm.
If somebody says I have a 4 hour gig, you don't know it's plug and play, but you find out it's plug and play. Do you lessen your price because it's plug and play?
No, no, no. I have a price for plug and play,
Okay,
and I have a
Mm.
price for if I have to bring my equipment as well, because
interesting.
I include my setup time
Okay,
with setting up my equipment.
okay,
So that's the difference in my pricing.
okay.
I agree with that.
Fair, fair. Okay,
We talked about that. What? It wasn't last week. A couple weeks ago, I think.
we did.
Setup pricing.
I think it was last week.
It might have been last week. Look,
Yeah,
it's been a
'cause,
long
we
couple
touch on
weeks,
so
man.
much, man. As DJs talk, that's what we do.
No diddy.
But no, that's interesting information. And week to week, I swear on everything I love, whether it be a conversation, whether it be an instant messenger, whether it be DJ Hammer saying something or a special
Comment.
guest,
Yeah.
I learned something every freaking week. Because no matter who you are, no matter how good you are, there's always a different way to do it that might be better.
Yeah. You gotta be open, and we gotta have conversations about it, which is why DJs talk is important. Subscribe to the YouTube page.
Hold on. You know what? I forgot.
No,
How
it's
did I
fine.
forget?
DJ Mark J, let's
Oh,
go.
that's the wrong one. Hold on.
It's
I'm
never the
playing.
wrong one. She was hype.
I like this one. But this is the right one. This is the one I meant to play.
It's the DJ's Talk podcast featuring DJ Hammer and
me.
DJ Mark J.
You're
Tap in.
hilarious.
That's
Come
cute.
on. I got the buttons.
That's cute. And as you can see, I'm getting the buttons together. I have them labeled, but I'm so fast paced, and I have Ciroc as my assistant, so there may be a little bit of
You're doing great, man.
Thank you, sir.
You're doing
Yeah,
phenomenal.
you done a good job.
Now, Mr. Jamil, DJ Dion. A lot of people they look at your Facebook
Hold on,
and
bro.
they see something different because you can see flyers from all these clubs, restaurants, parties, black parties, white parties, frog on the roof party, cricket in the sand party, but most of yours are, I know you do a lot of corporate. You do VMFA. You have
Yep.
the contract with. I think you posted. You have a contract with somebody doing some things that a lot of DJs are not doing. Explain to me, and the people that are watching, your motivation and how you were able to tie into that. I'm gonna say
That's a good question.
corporate platform.
Well, with the corporate platform, for me, it was kind of I was using what I learned from doing like showcases and open mics and applied that to what I was doing as far as DJing.
Hmm.
So it was easier to talk that way. Now, if I hadn't had that experience as far as like hosting and putting together showcases and other events,
Okay,
it would have been different.
gotcha.
But already having some relationships already built, I was able to move like that and talk to a few people. So that's how that came about.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna applaud you, because it's a different
Thank
level when you get to where some of the things I see you post. It's a different level, and a lot of people, and I'm guilty of it. You want to be popular. But popular doesn't necessarily get you paid.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Popular does not necessarily get you booked. You know, just saying, just saying.
it's
And
a
a
bar.
corporate, well,
you. Yeah.
versatile events is where I would think every DJ would want to be. Because if you want to be stuck in the club, for years and years, I've been there, and it's good, if you do it right. But the ultimate goal is to kind of get to a different place. And I applaud you because you started at that place. You
Yeah,
didn't have to go through the trials, tribulations, the moats that some DJs had to go through or choose to go through. I'm gonna say choose to go through.
that's a good word.
And you chose a path that I want to say for real. I wish I would have tunnel vision that path, in all of my years, and then stuck there, because it'd be different. I'm good, but it would be a little bit different. So I applaud you on that, bro. Really.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, it's a learning experience. I mean, I first starting out, I had a new Mark, what, Mix Track Pro 3.
Come on. Shout out
Um,
Newmark.
Little cute controllers, cute. It's
That's
cute
crazy. Shout out
some
Newmark.
Ion speakers that I bought for like $400.
with the circle and the big horn.
Yes.
Gotcha. Let's go. And they light though. They light, but go ahead.
Hey, that's what I started off, and that's how I made my money. They want the best. I mean, now DJing for a while, I know what to buy now, but I was like, oh, I want to do this, so I just saw what I saw and bought it.
Okay. And what you
I
working with?
wouldn't go back to Ion speakers, but
Yeah.
it made my money that I was able to go from Ion to buy QSC. So
There we go.
Ions are excellent monitor speakers, if I do say so myself.
You got a pair?
No.
Oh,
No, I don't. No. Hold on. No, actually I don't. I used to though. I used to.
it's all good. I wasn't judged. I was curious.
We don't want to hate on ions. We
I
do.
didn't know we're not hating on Ion.
yeah, hey,
They serve the purpose.
they served what they need. You right? They served.
Absolutely.
They did.
It ain't hate. Shout out QSC. What up, Showtime?
What's up, Showtime?
Man, look.
The homie.
Hey,
Not mad at that.
I swear by QSC now.
Come on. I'm the same way.
Wow.
Because I said so. Why
That's
we gotta
The
do this every
sound.
week,
I mean,
man? The
I like
sound is great. It sounds phenomenal.
matter of fact, it's a DJ's help desk.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. They had I think they have some kind of conference, and they were testing different speakers, whether it be column
Yeah.
arrays, line arrays, and different speakers. And I cannot personally get off of QSC. If you ask me about a speaker, that's all I can preach, because to me they're untouchable.
Yeah.
To me,
yeah,
I feel it.
I agree.
so price versus sound. Y'all putting QSC, they remain in the mix.
Of course.
With all all this new stuff and these.
In my opinion.
Okay, I'm with
I
you.
mean, the 2,000 watt speakers. I mean, I swear by K12.2s, but I mean they're all great speakers in my opinion. Even subs. I think I got 181.
Yeah,
Subs. Yeah.
I got a subs. I have the 112s.
Okay.
Which are
Oh
decent.
yeah. They do what they do, man. Most of my private gigs be rocking.
And I don't even. This is crazy. And you know, Hammer. I don't even use QSCs all the
Mhm.
time unless I need the boom.
Fact.
Weddings, I don't even take QSCs in there for what? To blow them out the water? No, I take the column arrays. But when it comes down to
PRXs.
yeah, but when it comes to bring the time to bring the boom, though,
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
QC put in work, just can't afford. Man, first of all, Showtime, you're lying. Because you work. So let's start right there. Let's start right there.
Nah,
Stop
he lying,
capping.
bro.
Stop
Dang.
capping. Stop capping. Stop capping. You do enough work where you can get some goddamn QSCs. No, they're not. I think if you get some, and I'm a fan of the old ones. I don't have I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not a carrier of the 12.2s nor
Okay.
the 118s. I still rock the QSC 12, the old model, and I also rock the 181, which is the old model subs. And I'm just in love with them. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hey, I ain't right. Like you said, you got what you need.
Yeah.
You got what you
I just
need.
I just got bad knees, and those old 12s were heavy, and that 181 is heavy. So
All of that heavy.
yes,
If you are doing something bigger, you're hiring sound for the most part. But if you're doing private gigs, versatile gigs, corporate gigs, as we
Yeah.
spoke on, sometimes a lot of these speakers are too much
yeah.
that
Yeah.
match that price because too much
Oh.
speakers is all, yeah.
Yeah,
They
we're talking about with price relation. Yeah, I feel that. You bring what you feel gets the job done versus enough to like shake the city.
yeah. You don't have the opportunity to shake the city because you got grandma in front. If you're doing a private gig or a corporate gig, they don't like it as loud as we can kick it. How much room do you actually have headroom because you got all the speaker, but you don't have the gig to support the speaker.
Hey man,
Backwards.
grandma not gonna sit there all night.
Grandma might be twerking though.
Exactly. Grandma like records too. She just don't like bass in her ear at the beginning. Everybody comes around.
Who made the B52 sub? That one used to put in work. Who was that made by? Is it B52? Is that the brand?
That sounds like a y'all question.
What you mean, like old school questions? Is that what you're trying to say, sir?
Huh? He said
Is that
what,
what
Mark?
you're trying to say?
Nah, man. I'm just looking. I don't know.
DJ
Say
Matrix
the beef to QSC that
B52 Matrix. I don't know, man. It just says no longer available.
DJ Big Bub said QSC is everything. I agree with you, Big Bub. Shout out to you, bro. I ain't spoken to you in a while, man. Holla at your boy, man.
What up? What up?
And Showtime, Mr. I can't afford a QSC, Cap City. Some gigs have a lot of gigs have noise limits now.
they do.
Yes,
A lot of them.
I've ran into that.
I've ran into that a couple of times.
Hey, have y'all had this? Have y'all had the house that has been converted to a venue, and y'all got this? I'm
The
gonna say
neighborhood.
mature person walking around with the sound meter measuring your bass to make sure.
Yes, yes. I've seen it all, man.
Hey,
Like they got their own equipment so that they can adjust it to the level they want it. Yeah, yes.
No,
Look,
I've had a gig. Well, I mean, I had a rooftop gig,
okay.
and the rooftop had a pool. So there's not a lot of places here that have pools, so you can guess where the gig was at. But there was a person. They told me that there was a guy who would come outside with his noise meter and see how loud the decibels were outside. The guy even stopped construction from happening for a whole 4 months because it was too loud for him. And on top of that, he's a saxophonist.
So he like
You're a
noise.
musician, but you don't want noise. I did not understand that. So while I was DJing on the rooftop, I literally looked over. I saw the guy come out of his house, hold it up, threw a thumbs up to me because I had to bring my own speakers.
So
Threw a
you're
thumbs
doing
up
great.
to me, went back into his house.
Said you're doing phenomenal work out here.
now I want to know this though. I know you turned it down while you saw the meter in the air, but did you turn
I
it
did.
back up after he left? Is what I need to know.
I did. I did.
It's my
We
man.
do. We
My
do.
He's like, right here. Yeah. Okay. All right. You
That's
you
great.
you-
with the other hand.
And then just that.
Guilty.
Look, man,
Guilty as
the
charged.
party must go on.
It must go
Yes.
on. It must go on.
I don't. Yeah, I don't get people who complain at the party or around the party, and if they're in the know about the event with the level of the sound. Like I get it. I get laws and everything. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
After
let
11
the
o'clock.
party go on. Yeah, 11's all right, cool.
Yeah, Henrico, Chesterfield, they got the ordinances, and we all know that. You have a cookout. I like cookouts that are scheduled to 12 o'clock. Because you know for a fact you're going to be gone by 11.
Yeah, you know you're
Yes.
out.
Are you
Say, let
sure?
me get the extra hour. You're a wild man. Look, it's not wild, it's smart.
No, man. I'm not control. I'm not in control of the planning.
That's out of my control. Right.
And I got
No, I had a lady get mad at me
mhm.
Yeah.
because she danced too hard and broke her heel.
Broke. Oh my gosh.
She was dancing the heels, broke it, and tried to say I had to pay for her heel.
She can shoot. Well, if she get a good lawyer, she can sue you for that. It's 2024. You sue them for anything.
I was like, you came, you're the one that danced in heels.
Broke heel.
A broke heel. She tried to say I had to pay for her heels.
Dang.
You know what? And put me on the witness stand. Yeah, he be jamming.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm like, what's she want me tip money?
I don't know what she wanted. Like, I've never, that's the only
Yeah,
time
that's
that's ever
never happened to
happened.
me.
She was like, oh, I was dancing too much.
I
That's what
agree.
I'm supposed to do. I'm the DJ. She was
Yeah.
drinking. She was drinking hard.
Had to be. Because that is a wild request.
She came, and I'm not gonna even lie, she came up to me while I'm playing, was like, hey, can you slow it down? I was
Nope.
like, why? Because I can't dance anymore.
I'm out of breath. My knees hurt. My back hurt. Can you stop playing the hits?
Yeah,
special,
like you're not the only person here.
special request to turn down.
Yeah. It happens.
Oh, it's gonna happen somewhere else because I'm like, ugh,
Yeah,
she like
I
that.
can't fit it. Yeah, I got you. Let me
Yeah,
hold on. Let me
I
play
couldn't do
something
it.
slow.
Mm.
Never.
And that
I
comment,
just do that. Now I'm not gonna lie. My last hour, I will slow it down.
the whole hour.
Not the whole hour, about the last 30 minutes.
Okay,
I feel that. We still ending parties on R&B for sure,
Yeah.
for certain.
that's a good way to end the party. I think. I think. I think. I think. I think. Shout out to
And
Tanella. Chef Ty, I see you out there. Can't wait to host your events where I can have each of you showcase. Well, throw one in. I got an inquiry
yeah.
link. We can
Let's go
get it booked
crazy.
right now, player.
Me, 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 me.
Hold on. There
We
it is.
know. I
There it is.
knew. I knew.
I know the
I'll be just
summertime will bump heads. You'll probably bump heads with one, two, if not all three of the gentlemen that you see on the screen. So shout out
probably
to Chef Ty. Yes, indeed.
more than likely.
And I want to hit this right here. There's nothing worse than events that have assigned seats with elderly right beside the speakers. Gotta love it.
I mean,
Oh my goodness.
look,
Share some experiences, gentlemen.
Yes.
of course.
Oh no, Hammer, you go,
No,
Hammer.
I'm just saying. I feel like we have plenty, but um, most of the times I point speakers differently. Like I've had the conversations. I've gotten scolded at the finger wave to turn it down. But most of the time after dinner, they're normally chill. Like I try to get into that personal relationship or play some songs they might know early to get them away from the fact that it's too loud.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it's time to be loud, they don't normally care, or I ignore them at that point. But
Yeah.
it's just me.
Great answer. Great.
Or you're doing a wedding. They've given you a set list of songs they want to play. I mean, you add your own list, but then like a family member comes and is like, "Hey, can you play this?" They don't want to hear that. Well, I want to hear it. You're
Yep.
not paying me, are you?
Go ask them.
Yeah. And then
Go
they
ask the
come back
people.
and they told me, and then you ask them, "Oh, we ain't never say nothing to them. We told them no, or told her no."
Oh man. Yeah, nah, I can't even fade it. Not liars. Not liars at the event.
That's hilarious.
See, they be trying to get us in trouble, and I be the bad person when I tell them no. Private gigs are different. We always talk about this.
Hmm.
Yes.
You want to grab this one?
No,
Auntie tell me.
no Diddy.
Someone's
Wow.
auntie tell me to turn down at a wedding, and the bride and groom told them to go home.
Hey, they want what they want. The customer is always right.
Especially if they're paying you.
Man,
I got a question.
come on.
Okay, we're gonna go back since we're talking about weddings.
Yep.
I had a mother pay me to do a wedding, but since she was the one that was paying me,
Mm.
she wanted me to play what she
Mm,
wanted me to play, not what the groom or the bride wanted to play.
that's tough.
That was a little tricky because yeah, I want to please my customer, but I'm here at a wedding and I don't want to ruin that wedding.
Or that
Right.
tip.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all terrible, man. Oh, y'all
It's
think
gotta be. Cause look, y'all gonna pay me for doing my job. It's just a conflicting area when you gotta decide between the people whose wedding it is and the person who's paying the bill. I get it.
because I had the groom come up to me, hey, can you play this, play that? Okay, I can play this and play that. Then the mother was like, no, we're not playing this.
Turn
You need
that
to play
off.
this, and this. I'm like, but she was like, who's paying you? I was like,
I don't respond too
uh.
kindly to that.
it's on Front Street like that. Wow,
It's
that's crazy.
funny and like that.
The only thing I would say to that is the planning. If y'all planned,
Mhm.
and you of course we got all the tools and stuff to kind of produce everything prior to. But if y'all planned it, but then again, if she hit you on Front Street like that, that's a tough one.
Here you go.
Yeah, well, I mean, I played both, so I
Yep.
catered to both. I snuck in some stuff. Right, and groom things that way. Yeah, and that's basically what I did. I was like, hey, I know you paying me, but it's their day.
Yep.
I was like, are you married? She was like, yeah. I was like, did you have a DJ at your wedding? She was like, yeah. I was like, what if your mother said that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't let my mother say that exactly.
And that's why we're here. Oh, you gotta give them perspective. See, patience. It's a
I mean, she
virtue.
got mad at me, but the
I
bride and
mean, she's
groom,
gonna be mad regardless. It's your
yeah.
mom. Shout out to the moms of brides.
Oh shoot. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, but different ways to look at things, man. That's an interesting position to be in. We'll call
Heard
it.
that.
I
I
mean,
got a
there's
question for you, Jay, real
okay.
quick. Um, Soul School. What's it about?
Soul
Like, how did it
School.
start? Like, what's the origin of it? Like, I've seen it everywhere. I've followed the movement. I've seen it. Like, coach me up, man. And everybody
Okay.
watching, the restream and all that.
Well, it started off as a way that I wanted to play. It's about versatility,
Okay.
as we were talking about earlier. Um, when I started out, yeah, I was doing soul house, R&B, hip hop, but I wanted to do more. So I was like, I wanted it to be about what I feel, what's in my soul, and just
Mm.
you know, some of the stuff I play may not be on the radio. Well,
Right.
a lot of the stuff I play isn't on
Most
the
right.
radio. Yeah, most of the stuff that I play, and it was just about something different. And then I got to teaching a few DJs
Hey.
that like, and we brought everybody together, and they're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing. We do our thing together. It's a fun time.
Movement. Yeah, I see it, man. Like, that's why I was curious, man. Shout out to that.
Oh,
I
I want to give a shout out to somebody who
Yeah.
is a DJ that I taught, and she's doing her thing. She was a singer. I met her as a singer at an open mic,
Come on.
but she wanted to DJ. She just started DJing when March or April of this year, and she's already putting out videos. And her name is Monet Allen, known as DJ Monet. She has Full Moon Flow on YouTube,
Hey.
part one and part two, that she filmed at the center in on Broad Street. And the music that she's playing on there, I was like, you surpassed me.
I want to know how they getting those videos on YouTube and then not getting flagged.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm, that's a good question.
because I mean, shout out to her. I've seen. I think you might have posted on it, but I see like when they have DJs and they have people in the background, and some DJs are playing full sets, and they're
Yeah.
playing mainstream music. But every time I post something, is the reason why I don't post a lot on YouTube is because I get flagged, I get copyrighted. They tell me I got to do this and do that, and they go if I do this again, they tap me on the hand. They
Mm.
all this. But how are these guys getting that done? And then they have thousands of views, like 200,000, 400,000, and I've seen some with millions of views. How are they getting that done?
Now I know when we did it for the VMFA, we had to submit
Mm.
um, a playlist after we were done, and it was myself and my man Rich Gifted Hands.
Hey.
We played at the VMFA during COVID.
Mhm.
The only song that got flagged was Rock Boys.
Okay.
He played that, but Rock Nation didn't let it through, and it was for the VMFA. So I was like, huh? But everything else
Was fine.
went through. Yeah. So on the end of the video, you see people dancing, but you hear no music.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
They'll
I
cut it.
think I got flagged again on another VMFA video.
Really.
Yeah. And these are for like museums. So I'm like,
Right.
it was
I don't
just
know.
that part was weird. But like you said, it's other videos where people are DJing and the music goes straight through.
Yeah. Ain't no problems.
And not to interrupt you, gentlemen. And I've gotten two texts. Shout out to K Monte and shout out to G Money. They're saying they cannot comment. I'm thinking it's the platform, and that's one of the reasons why
Oh.
we want to go straight to YouTube. And I'm just I didn't even I had YouTube. I'm sorry, I had Facebook pulled up on my phone, so I couldn't see.
Yeah.
And I actually see yours too, Hammer. People can't comment for some reason or another. If you
Really.
log into YouTube, you can probably comment direct. Some of the platforms have
Huh.
these things where if you're logged into a profile, which is my profile, which I'm streaming off of, they won't
Mm.
allow you to comment. But if you're logged into YouTube, if you go to YouTube now and it's at DJ's Talk, just of course go there, like, subscribe it, and then we're streaming live on that platform. But in
Okay.
2025, January, all of these DJ Talks episodes will be on YouTube only. So we will
Let's
not have to run
go.
into all of these technical difficulties. So G Money or and K Monte, if y'all can go to YouTube at DJ's Talk, like and subscribe first. Ding. And
Shameless
then
plug.
but that's a way you can ensure that you get your comments through. We're getting them. I don't know who can, who can't, why they can't, but
Yeah, I'm seeing some come through.
yeah. So that explains a couple of things I had questions about. Huh.
Progress.
Yeah, we making it happen, bro. We gonna make it happen. We gonna get it right. Come 2025, it will be right, seamless, and we gonna be totally on point. And Chris gonna
So
keep me in check.
it's mutual, brother. It's mutual. I saw a question in the DJs talk group. If you
Okay.
haven't subscribed or joined, go join that. I think it's from DJ Debonair earlier in the week. He's talking about how do people prepare for the usually slow wedding seasons in the first quarter,
Mm.
like January, March. So I guess we'll open it up to private gigs. Like, do gigs slow down for y'all in January through March? Privately, I guess is a better way to put that. Well, okay.
Hmm. What's going on, Kevin? Private gigs usually slow up for me December and January and pick back up in February.
Hmm. Right.
Weddings do.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
birth- Birthday parties, and of course the restaurants and the clubs. That's where you have to. That's when you can't get totally away from them. Number one, they keep you on point musically, but that weekend money, it's a supplement for what's about to come the March, April's, the May's of the wedding
The
season. If you're a
pickups,
full time DJ,
the spring.
yeah. So you know, um, but I'm surprised that the like October is normally a heavy wedding month for some reason because it's starting to get
Mm-hmm.
cold, but it's
Ooh,
always every
All the
Saturday.
time.
November, I think I had one wedding.
Ah,
December, I have one on New Year's Eve. Shout out to Debonair Entertainment for gifting me with that one.
nice.
And I think that's it for weddings. But of course, like Mr. Hammer, being the DJ that he is and being the DJ that I am, we are working.
Yeah, no, consistently. Like
Yeah,
Showtime said, man. Like, thankfully,
yeah.
we got weekly bars and stuff like that, right? Like,
yeah, definitely.
so shout out the bars and the clubs and the restaurants that rotate us through the cold winter months. Shout out to y'all. I mean, there's always work to do, but it makes it a lot easier when you can partner with establishments that value you. You know,
I
things of
think
that nature.
strictly wedding DJs get hurt. If you're only a wedding DJ only,
Oh yeah,
and you can't adapt to the club scene, and you don't have the relationships that some of the other DJs have, then I think they hurt.
yeah.
You know,
I guess it depends. Like I'll play the other side of maybe you're charging the amount to where you can take those months off and account for them. You know what I mean? Like I think that's a leg up some of the strictly wedding DJs would attest to. I think they don't have to work 12 out of 12 months because they're charging and 9 out of 12 what you can get within those. You know what I mean?
gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
But possible. I mean, I get what you mean though. You do hurt if you don't have bridges or places to go outside of your one source or lane.
Indeed.
yeah, I agree. You gotta be versatile. Like I'm happy that I can play at a bar. I can. Well, we don't have any more clubs per se in Richmond, but I can play at a lounge, I can play at a bar, or I can do a wedding, or I can do
Yep.
a corporate gig. So I definitely like because there was a time when I would be nervous playing outside of a bar or lounge,
Right. I
but
get
you just
that.
got to be comfortable zone. That's all.
Keisha has some good comments to say.
I
Jamil
heard
is an
that.
awesome human being, electric
Oh, you
DJ,
phrase it like that.
and beautiful person. He's so passionate, and the relationship has stood the test of time for 20 plus. I'm just playing. Good
You
comment.
sound crazy.
Jamil is an
That's
awesome
okay,
human
man.
being, electric DJ, and beautiful person. He's
Eclectic.
passionate, and this relationship has stood the test of time for 20 plus years. She talks awesomely about you. When they came to do the the interview that everyone would check out on CW360, I think it is.
Yep.
Did they have you on? I think I'm on there as well. That
Yeah,
episode,
you're the first.
You
You're
are.
the
You
first one
are.
on that.
yeah, and that's a and she when she came here, she spoke so highly of you. When I told her I knew you, I know Jamil. That's my baby. That's my little brother. And blah,
Mm-hmm.
blah, blah. Girl, shut up. Psh.
You're wild.
Hey, we've known
What?
each other since Power 92 days. Oh,
Come
not yet.
on, radio. Shout
Okay,
out
Yeah.
radio.
okay. And hold on, let me see. She says we talked about nerves and giving up, and you stood the test of time. Yeah, you did. Now, wait a minute. Let's talk about K Monte real quick. That's my
Like, go
sister.
ahead.
I've
That's the
known K
homie. Shout
Monte.
out K.
That's the homie. I've known her since, and she had to correct me. She said it's since Fairfield Middle School. I think it was the sixth grade. That's a long time. We have years and years. I've seen her persevere through the
Relationships.
goods, the what, the goods, the bads, the twists, the turns of entertainment, of life, and she's back in the city. So shout out to her because she is constantly on the grind, attempting to do
MC.
her thing. K
Yes, she is.
Monte.
Facts.
What,
You're hilarious, bro.
what are your experiences with K Monte, Jamil?
Hey, whenever I needed to talk about something, she was there. So
That's real.
always a good person. Always a good person.
And she,
And somebody that can make me laugh. So hey.
Yeah.
mad funny, bro.
Oh,
And she says Hammer killed it Friday. What do you expect?
House of Soul. We lit. It's Fridays. Grown and sexy. 30 plus. Mark J was there. I was there. We there again Friday. Turn me up. Sorry. I get excited about new events.
Suppose he wouldn't have killed it. What you would have said? That's what I want to know.
Hammer didn't kill it Friday. She would have said it would have said didn't right there. And you would have
Listen,
put it in front of all these people.
no, listen. If you are on the team, you are kidding no matter where you go. Period. 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 That's all I got to say.
I'm not gonna disagree with you.
I'm gonna do a bad set on purpose for people.
Don't do
Mm,
it.
it's tough.
No, I'm just playing with that. I'm playing with that.
It's tough. It's very tough to do.
If you're good, you're good, man. Own it.
You ain't never intentionally tanked a set.
Nah.
No.
No, starting off now. Starting off.
Was joking.
Woo. It was I remember
Some
setting
rocky sets. Yeah.
Intentionally?
No, not intentionally.
Okay.
Not
Oh
intentionally.
no. Trying to catch a
No,
vibe.
not
Yeah,
intentionally.
definitely.
I was a new DJ at the time. I thought I was doing my
Nigga
thing,
think.
and
It was different.
if I was there now to
Yeah.
see how I did back then,
Okay.
I would tell my younger self to not even pursue DJ.
That's rough, man. No grace at all. It was that bad in your mind?
Yep. Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
Oh.
I'm having.
I don't know what just happened. But the timing might have been just right because we're closing in on the time that we will conclude DJ's talk, man. I'm gonna encourage everyone because I think a couple of people did jump on the YouTube channel.
I
Um,
saw that.
yeah, it's important to and I posted the link. Thank you for Ty. Thank you, Chef Ty, for reminding me to post the link. Jump on the YouTube channel at DJ's Talk. The
All
at
one word.
sign DJ's Talk, and January 2025. All of the live episodes will broadcast on there, and we will
The
be
tube.
on YouTube only. You know, I think that's the only way to go. And comment if y'all disagree. Comment if y'all do agree. Comment what your thoughts are. We want to
Follow
know.
the movement. Y'all got the app. Go subscribe.
Go
We
subscribe.
appreciate you.
We appreciate you. Keep going, man. I like to echo.
I did. I was rocking with the ad libs. I just didn't know what I wanted to hear ad lib next.
Next.
Friday. Hey, we had House of Soul Friday, man. And I got the DJ battle. What you doing this weekend, Mark? What you doing, man?
No, I mean I already ran the rundown. The
Tell 'em again.
Wednesday. If you're a lady and you
Yeah,
sucks in,
it's
you know
ladies'
what?
night.
Ladies' night, Mona Lounge. Thursday, I'm pulling up on somebody. You will see the video. Friday, I'm at the Lions Den first. I'll be there from 8 to 12. The after party will be at the House of Soul because I'm gonna follow my man DJ Hammer. I'm gonna
We
pull up on
outside.
him. Saturday, I'm in Blackstone, Virginia. Doing a
Ooh,
corporate party. Doing a corporate party.
come on,
And
corporate.
Sunday,
Hear me?
yeah, we can hear you. Won't know where you
Yeah.
went, but you're back with us. And Sunday, I'll be at the
Let me
Magic
see.
Station playing Christmas music. If you wanna
Oh
talk
yeah.
Christmas music, they have an event going on. I think Showtime will be there. He has a shift. I have a shift. I'm not sure the other DJ that has a shift down there, but we're down there for Debonair Entertainment, and I'll be down
Nice.
there playing "Hang on the Mistletoe." I'm gonna get to know you better.
Something like that.
This Christmas, I'll
Something
be
like that.
something like that.
Rocking. It's Christmas party season.
It's Christmas party season. And Hammer, give me the rundown one more time, bro.
Friday. I
Mhm.
got the DJ battle next round of the playoffs over at
What?
3:35.
All right.
So I'll be there. And then after that, we have House of Soul, 11 to 2. Friday night, 30 plus, grown and sexy. We vibing. So we rocking out. And then Saturday, I'm in Norfolk for a corporate event.
757.
Yes. I'm making road trips. It's been good, man. It's been good.
It's been good as DJs Talk, man. We do it every Tuesday right here, 8 p.m. Next week, we have El Bravador, CW360, the brother that's doing big things around the city, and we're going to talk about it. 8 p.m. next Tuesday, DJs Talk. We out of here. It's DJs Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the DJs Talk YouTube channel, and also click the notifications button. It'll definitely help us out. Want to be a guest? You have a question? You want something addressed? Great. Hit us up on social media platforms. You can hit up DJ Mark J or the DJ Hammer. It's the DJs Talk Live podcast every Tuesday, 8 p.m. with DJ Mark J and DJ Hammer.